Oh, okie dokie. So I'm gonna kind of start right here, your main entrance here. So kind of a tiled front entrance. This is all fiber cement that looks like your old cedar shake style. The door probably was originally a stained like wood, and so this latex that they put over it, it would need to be either taken all the way back down to a wood stain. But the door first appeal is a little low, but overall it's a nice heavy solid wood door. So I'll come back to going in. I'm just going to do a walk around here. So depending on your RV size, you have a really large, kind of a pad to those doors there. So you have the 3-car garage there, and then there's some extra parking here. It does have natural gas, so instead of propane, this has got natural gas. Exterior overall is in good shape. Kind of natural gas there. There's the main road going up. And that does go to some homes down there. And there's basically a 2 ways to come up into the property here. Is the one that was in the original video that is there, plus the shared driveway here that goes to that home there. And just kind of comes up to the right there. So here's the other entrance. That comes around right there. So there's the entrance here. There's the second entrance. So this is, shared here with the adjacent home. So you can come up this way or come up the other way that I came up. And so about here's where the property line begins and comes in here. And so if you did want to add RV parking here, and it looks like that structure is also yours, I'm going to come around and take a look at it as well on this property. Because there's no access to it up top. So that's just basically due west right there. Not sure whose structure this is. Probably the complexes. I don't think anybody owns it, but I'll find out. But that's that structure there. It was not mentioned on the MLS and didn't look that significantly big in the MLS pictures. All underground utilities. Nice masonry work. So for RV, you are gonna have to, probably remove those 2 trees right there to 3 trees to get, depending on how big your RV is, for our RV structure, and probably get HOA approval for that. I would say by the coloration of the roof, this is probably the original roof. Do have some moss, which isn't, something that's a negative to the bad, because you get a lot of shade from these trees right behind here. So you get quite a bit of shade there. But peak day on, it's got sun. So I'd probably say with that roof, the way it looks, I doubt that that's a second roof, being that this house was built 17 to 18 years ago, or give or take, in the teens, over 10 years ago, but less than 20. That's probably the original roof. So, just looking at that, I would recommend probably a roof inspection or a good discount on the home, knowing that within the next 3 to 5 years, you're probably looking at a roof. And roof on a house this size, probably in excess of 30 grand if they're doing the full deal, to maybe 20 grand. So, just some deferred maintenance here, weeds and whatnot. So this was probably not exactly put in the best, with a weed sheet underneath. And so then you have another little walk down here with basically these boards here, pretty much, as you can see, they're warped pretty bad. So they'd be pretty much a go zone. And then it kind of replace those. And then it goes down to some more steps there. Typically on retaining wall, you'd want to see some what they call caps. Retaining wall caps, just to kind of cap those off. But that's the right size you'd want. Condition of the paint on the outside, because the fiber cement is good, so you're still fine. Fenced in area here. It's a nice fenced in yard. Again, some deferred maintenance, getting off some of those blackberries out from underneath the deck, clearing those out. You're probably, $1,500 to $2 grand for landscaping and cleaning things up. Here's your septic. So this is fully fenced in here. So this is your south facing of the home here. There's another septic there. So that's the riser there. So some shrubs right up against the side of the house. Probably some need to probably be pruned back just a bit. It'd come up on a home inspection if they're too close. The foundation blocks are good. I'm not seeing any significant on these corners. This is where you'd see cracking in the mortar or splitting of the brick for settling. So you probably looks pretty good on these corners here. Looks like it has a sprinkler system, but sprinkler head there, and then drip line irrigation. And again, looking at these foundation bricks, not seeing any serious anything really even minor or moderate. You know, the little bit of like, you know, drying out of the caulking here, I'd recommend that be done so you don't have, you know, little tiny bugs and ants getting in there. Eaves look great. Windows are all newer double pane vinyls. Very well done downspouts. But you know, you're noticing a little bit of right here they had clear caulking. Newer fiber cement stuff that's probably less than 10 years old. You don't need the caulking here because it's waterproof behind. So this one still probably has waterproofing behind it based on the quality of the home, but after 10 plus years, caulking kind of can fade a little bit and crack. Trim that back, would come up on inspection. You know, one crack there, not bad. They've tried to seal it, but I'd pay attention to it. So overall, walking pretty good. I'd do a little caulking around that, but you know, good clear tube caulking, exterior caulking, and walk around the house, pressure wash it afterwards. You know, it'll look really good. So gonna do the inside. Gonna do that walk through here in just a moment. So you do have your own HVAC system here. So I'm gonna go to video 3.